Hello, I'm Parshad Mahdi. I am a lawyer practicing in the area of family law, and I've been a lawyer for more than 20 years. Let's talk about parenting during the COVID pandemic. A lot of clients have approached me to ask what changes there are with respect to parenting of their children during this pandemic, given that so much else has changed. And my answer is likely there will not be many changes or any changes at all to your parenting plan. Let's go through the principles. The leading case with respect to parenting of children during the COVID pandemic is Ribeiro and Wright, and this is a case by Justice Pazarats that was released in March 2020. This case sets out 4 principles. Principle number 1. There is a presumption that the regular parenting schedule shall continue during the COVID pandemic, meaning if the children are with parent A every other weekend, they will continue to be with parent A every other weekend during the pandemic and thereafter, unless the best interests of your children will be harmed. For example, if there is significant risk of exposure. The second principle is that parenting time may be curtailed, limited, or put on hold if a parent has to self-isolate. For example, if the parent returns from a foreign country, must self-isolate for 14 days, or if that parent has been exposed to significant risk with respect to COVID. The third principle is that one's employment may impact parenting time during COVID. For example, in the case of Blythe, the father was a bus driver, and as a result, he had increased risk of exposure to COVID. The judge severely curtailed his time with the children and dictated that the parenting time the father did have would take place in an open environment. Not all jobs that may put a parent in risk of harm will curtail parenting time. In another case, the mother was a preoperative nurse in a hospital. However, the court found that she was not a frontline worker, hence she did not have significantly increased risk. The fourth principle is a parent's time will be limited or cut off to the children if he or she is reckless or irresponsible. For example, if one fails to take basic precautions, this may show the court that one has very poor judgment, which may cast into question whether or not it is in the children's best interest for that parent and the children to have in-person contact with one another. I'm Parshad Mahdi. Please do not hesitate to contact me should you have questions with respect to parenting during the pandemic or thereafter. Thank you.